Greeting, fellow classmates. My name is Courtney Watson, and today I'm going to discuss diversity in sports medicine as my topic, with the specific issue of increasing the amount of female athletic trainers in the field. Entering professional sports as an African American woman 15 years ago showed me the need for expansion and diversity in our profession. Here are some interesting yet abysmal facts. In 2015, statistics classify 81% of the National Athletic Trainer Association membership as white or non-Hispanic. Only 8.3% of Division I athletic directors are women. Only 15 people of color held an athletic director position in the Collegiate Football Bowl subdivision in 2012. Studies have shown that increased diversity can lead to more cultural competent care, which is imperative in athletic training because it is a field that has been dominated and characterized by Caucasian men since its beginning, and consequently, the athletic training profession is not as diverse as the population it serves. Studies show that most athletic trainers score themselves much higher on cultural competency tests than they actually prove to be. They also show that female athletic trainers, along with the multiracial and African Americans and other black groups, had the highest cultural competence score. To direct the writer, one must follow the bright spots by investigating and evaluating the hiring practices and policies of sports medicine organizations that display increased and sustained diversity. Asking female employees what motivated them to apply for this particular job and what keeps them there is also helpful in garnering this kind of information. Script the critical moves by encouraging eligible candidates to become members of the National Athletic Trainer Association, enroll in a leadership and diversity training program, and participate in recruitment activities in their region. Female and ethnically diverse athletic trainers should serve as volunteer mentors for female and minority students who are enrolled in a PhD program within the field. Point to the destination by conducting an ongoing campaign for a more diverse workplace within sports medicine directed at increasing the applicant pool and shaping hiring practices. Just think for a moment on these scenarios. In the middle of June, your Islamic football player passes out during regularly scheduled drills from dehydration and exhaustion. Your Jewish boxer is experiencing a nervous twitch and is having difficulty with gross motor impulse control. Your Asian basketball player is complaining of abdominal pain, fatigue, and vomiting. Tests revealed there is some cirrhosis of the liver, though he assures you that he does not drink alcohol. What do you do in this situation? What do you diagnose? How do you sympathize? Do you provide culturally competent care? Human resources, human resource personnel hire athletic trainers with ethnic and gender diverse backgrounds from the NATA membership and training program rosters as a protocol to shrink the change. Growing our people to be well versed in the diseases and illnesses that affect specific groups deepens the range of knowledge from which athletic trainers draw and broadens the spectrum of experience from which they can pull. The wide range of information regarding culture and health minimizes inaccurate diagnoses, speed prognoses, form bonds, bridges gaps, and creates a patient-centered environment where culturally competent care is administered. To tweak the environment, a culture and diversity department or liaison assists or directs the hiring process to include underrepresented groups, namely women. To build habits, NATA and other organizations' database of eligible and qualified members is available to hiring personnel with an emphasis on the need to have diversity. Rewards and recognition is given to companies that uphold diversity principles among athletic trainers. To rally the herd, the accepted protocol is for increased diversity in employment by inspecting and pulling from NATA and other training program memberships lists when seeking to fill positions. Encouragement and support is also given to the naturally occurring, nurturing, and sympathetic side of women. Training programs would create an inclusionary environment for females and students of color who in turn would feel less isolated and uncertain in their journey. Organizations would more readily welcome women into the profession and retain them through the culture and environment. Athletes would develop a respect and understanding for female athletic trainers and realize that women are capable of doing comparably great work in the field of sports medicine. And finally, new athletic trainer students would be encouraged and inspired to apply for bigger positions in higher education. Additionally, embracing the naturally sympathetic and nurturing qualities of female athletic trainers could work to create a support system around injured athletes that will play a positive role depending on the psychological state of injuries or illnesses. Obstacles that contribute to the lack of female representation in athletic training include luck over talent, which explain participant attribution of their success to luck and other outside influences versus talent and intrinsic ability and hard work. Other obstacles would be changing the mindset of those involved in the profession who hold on to the antiquated hiring practices and believe that Caucasian men should hold athletic training positions in great numbers than women and ethnic minorities. Strategies to overcome these obstacles would include clear communication from the NATA, the NCAA, the WNBA, and other leading associations of the endeavors to increase diversity in athletic training. Diversity departments or liaisons within sports organizations would also help to usher in this change. Increased diversity programs that focus on training women and minorities to competitively apply for athletic training and administrative positions in collegiate and professional sports could also help overcome these obstacles. Female athletic trainer students paired with mentors in their field. I would like to see the profession accepting, embracing, and respecting females and young minorities as knowledgeable, capable, hardworking, and persistent athletic trainers, with drastically increased numbers of these individuals in positions at the collegiate and professional levels. Thank you.